just a little, but not much.
What's the latest with them, Gordon?
Just getting treatment today. Did some work on the court yesterday. Starting and stopping was the biggest. He felt pretty good when he was moving around, but stopping and cutting didn't feel 100%. So he's not going to do anything on the court today. They'll retest him tomorrow.
Is Sunday possible for him, or is it just?
I don't know the answer to that. I guess I think what I've been told is it's day to day, but I don't know what the answer to that is.
Offensive rebounding has been an issue for you guys for a while, giving up a lot of
Our defensive rebound.
behind that one.
Yeah, I mean, when we're not very good on the glass, we're caught staring a lot. And you're not. We all know anytime you play the rebounds where you're already locked in a battle in the paint, you almost always get those blockouts done because you're body to body, you're right next to each other. But the way the teams fly in from the perimeter now, because of all the spacing, how you've already been moved, how you're already in rotation, really challenge it in that regard. I thought against Houston that was very obvious. I thought we were great in our rotations to challenge shots. I thought we were bad in our rotations to finishing plays. We saw some of that against Brooklyn towards the end of the Brooklyn game. And it's the same thing tonight from the standpoint of these guys played so much spread pick and roll that, once you're in rotations, you got to finish the play with blockouts. So you're not going to be blocking out who you were assigned to at the start of the play very often. And that's just like what you got to do, what you got to be. We've been good at it most of the time this year. We've rebounded maybe better than I thought we would. But certainly the Houston and Brooklyn games, that was a big factor in losing.
Can that just be fatigue or more focus in that point of the game when,
I mean, it's something that you just have to be totally dialed into and locked in on. But I don't want to make it sound like it's easy. It's really hard. And then finding a guy running full speed from the three and getting a body on him is also tough. So, but you got to do it. If you want to be really good, you got to finish plays. That's why it's another reason why so many teams switch, because then you don't get in those rotations. You don't get scrambling around like that, and it's easier to rebound. It all plays together.
Utah's offense has been pretty hot since you guys played them. Have you seen anything different, or are they just making more shots?
They're just really good. Every team goes through tough stretches, and they've been really good all year. I think they're one of the better teams in the NBA. They keep you on your heels. They've got great center play, and the four guys around them. Obviously, Mitchell was incredible against us and has been an all-star all year. But Ingles is a tremendous pick and roll player. Bogdanovich is a great scorer. Conley's a great pick and roll player and scorer. They just got a lot of answers. They got a good basketball team. Down a couple wings, we're going to be stretched because versatility is important against them. Yeah, they're good. They're really good. Clarkson off the bench, he's fantastic. So when you bring Clarkson and Ingles off, that's hard to play against.
You mentioned down a couple wings with such lineup fluctuation. How have you been able to manage that?
Yeah, I mean, I think if you would have told me at the start of the year we're where we are, I would have assumed we had better help. But that's part of it. Our guys have been good the last however many years, probably long before I got here. Next man up, play the right way, and just fill in where you can. So that's what they've done. I'm pleased with all that. I thought the other day our bench, some of the guys that are normally off the bench, certainly Shemi's shot making was huge, but we had a number of guys make big plays that helped us win.
Personnel-wise, Carson and Winslow with Maine.
Yeah.
Shamat and Taco here.
Nope. Maine.
Brad, Tuesday was a dramatic loss for the team. How do you try to address those moments where you feel like there isn't that energy and you need to have a bounce back like Wednesday?
Well, I mean, we had great energy for the first three quarters. We were great, but we found a way to lose the game. And so, as Coach Belichick always says, you can't win until you keep from losing, and we didn't keep from losing. I think the good news about Wednesday was we were able to pull it together, down a few bodies, and find a way. The season's not going to be perfect. You go through these times in the NBA where crazy things happen, and got to be able to respond to it and bounce back. But you also have to be able to learn from it. And if you're in that situation again, be a little bit more dialed in than we were, and I think we will be. But yeah, that was no fun. It's well documented.
And on Wednesday, how would you assess Shemi's development to be able to have a game like that this far into his career?
I just think he's a good player, and he'll do whatever you ask. He's improved his shooting over the last 3 years, and that's, as people are blitzing Tatum and blitzing Kemba, we need shooters. We need guys that can make shots on the floor. Shemi's been very consistent with that all year.
Kemba's minutes restrictions loosened at all?
A little bit more tonight.
Vermont and Maine, you're going to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Do you owe it to them to have their best players out there? How do you kind of manage when they're trying to win and trying to win a championship and or is it
It's all about what we can do to make the Celtics the best they can be. And the development in Maine is a huge part of that. Playing meaningful games at this time of the year and then playing in the playoffs can be a huge part of that too. But it's all under the umbrella of what's best for the Celtics. And I think that's just the way that, we're going to operate and make the right decisions. If we have 8 guys available, Taco got to come down and play for us. It's just the way it goes. But at the same time, we want them to be able to maximize this run because not only those guys, but the coaches and all the other players deserve a chance to do that. So we're going to obviously, if they can play up there, we'll have them play and send others up.
Rob, game 1, game 2, seeing some of the things, positioning and stuff like that. Can you kind of assess the difference from game 1 and game 2?
Yeah, I just think he's going to get back into the rhythm of play, and he did some good things offensively, probably better than I would have expected it. First 2 games. Defensively, he was a little bit late on a couple of plays, but that's just playing. He just hasn't played in 4 months. It's just a reaction of, again, the speed of who you're playing against. No offense to Joe Mazzulla and Jordan Baczynski, it's just not the same. So I've got very little doubt that he'll be, very impactful on both ends for us when called upon.
I think they take offense.
I think they know it. Yeah.
Are his minutes? What's the plan with him?
We've got 3 guys at the center. They'll all play, and there's no real restriction on him, but he won't. He's not going to get above 20, so there's no real reason to have a restriction on him right now.
It's real quick. They obviously have talent with the 3-point shooting. Do we know that scheme?
Got great coaching. It's really, I was just talking to Tibbs about it, who's here. It's great creativity, great sets, unique actions that, you can see as the longer Quinn's been in the league, you see those actions around the league. But you can see his background, coaching all over the world in the way that they play, and they're hard to play against. Thanks.
Thanks, Brad.